Let's go. This will be fun. So yeah, we're going to do something a little bit cheaty. Oh, what do we want to? Do we want to go the long? I don't know if this will make it the long way. We haven't driven it that way either. So this bridge, the plane doesn't fit through, but if we unpack it, I'm pretty sure we can drive through. There is a road that goes from here down, around, and then across the river. Then we can come. Oh, I don't know if we can get in the back of there. Surely we can. Because last time I went, I tried to go under the bridge and it didn't work. So I went this way, came through, and then on this map, in from the north, and just followed the road around. I'm thinking if I can do it the other way, we'll come in via the south, and then we'll go down the Boulevard of broken suspension, all the way down here. And then I don't think taking it up here is a good idea, even though it does cut out this shit switch back here. But we'll just go up the road. Beatty, yeah, I'll show you. Your friend is overwhelmed with the SnowRunner. It's too much for him? G'day, Head, how's it going? Or is he getting addicted to it? I mean, if he's new, it's just, you know, you just learn things slowly, right? You don't need to know everything. Ooh, Mr. Kruger Dunning. Selling paper products, I see. How's it going? Thank you for following, Mr. Kruger Dunning. Hope you're better at driving than overestimating your skills in the snow. Oh, wait, no. I was thinking... Wait, give me a second. Because there's the peak of Mount Stupid, right? That's Kruger Dunning, right? I was thinking fucking The Office. The Office. No, that's Dunder Mifflin. Yeah, okay. Kruger Dunning is, yeah. It was a lady, right? Came up with the idea of the peak of Mount Stupid and the Valley of Despair and stuff. Yep, the Dunning-Kruger effect. It's so for anyone who doesn't know, the Dunning-Kruger effect is effectively like the life cycle of knowledge, right? So it's like it happens in jobs, and then like the imposter syndrome, which I talked about that earlier, right? Is kind of related to it. So it's like where you get a bunch of, I mean, I guess it happens in SnowRunner too, right? You get a bunch of experience doing something or learning something, right? And you get to the point where you're like, oh, fuck yeah, I know everything. But then eventually you get past that point where you know enough to realize that you actually know fucking nothing. And that's called the peak of Mount Stupid. And because you've realized, the peak of Mount Stupid is right before you realize that you actually don't know as much as you think you did. And then after that, once you do realize, you go into the Valley of Despair, and then the rest of the time is spent learning, and eventually you become like a subject matter expert and that sort of thing. So yeah. According to ancient legend, which Trojan prince's arrow found its mark in the only vulnerability spot of the Greek hero Achilles. Okay, so it wasn't oh god, what was his name? Eric Banner played him. He was the one who died. It's like a dude's, oh my god, what's his name? Paris. Yeah, so it wasn't Paris, it was the other one, right? Paris's brother. Or was it someone else? It wasn't Odysseus. No, that's different. Or was it Paris that killed him? When you go to Amur again, yeah, you're like, I got this shit, and then you get there and it just like spanks you in the ass, and you're like it gets a big paddle and gives you a big fucking whack. And you're like, okay, yep, I don't remember that. I'm not as good as I thought I was. Oh, I do know the name. It was Orlando Bloom. Fucking Legolas. Does it actually fit through? I don't think it does. I'm pretty sure it's too wide. Yeah. Alright, so if I go unpack, No, it doesn't. Okay, no, we can't go this way. Fine. I can't go. Let's reverse back a little bit more. Okay, so the cheaty cheats doesn't work. I guess because it's not trees. So just, yeah, you can unpack the plane if it gets caught on trees. So do we want to go the shit way? Like I said, I don't know if we'll make it. Oh God. This happened last time as well when I was trying to reverse back. I could restart the contract. But that would be giving up. Oh, so it was Paris, the Trojan prince, whose arrow fated to strike Achilles in the heel. Whoop. The sole point where the mighty warrior was vulnerable. That was because his mother, Athena, well, his mother was Athena, right? Dipped him in the river Styx to make him invulnerable, but she was holding him by the heel and she didn't put her fingers in there, and that was the bit that wasn't covered by the, I think it was the river Styx. Do we want to try this way? Can we get under this bridge? Surely we can. It's gonna be fucking tough. There's not, I don't know if there's a lot of winch points. I kind of want to, I kind of want to try it. Because I'm a fucking masochist. You expected the CT68 to do worse than it did. They did very good. Like, it's not that it's bad in deep snow, it's just slow in deep snow. And we already knew that, like, because I used it in Yukon. So I knew it wasn't fast in deep snow or deep mud. Maybe it used to, and it doesn't now. Maybe, I can't remember if I've got it installed. Naked Days Collision Fix might fix it. Ooh, there's no solid trees. Oh, okay. Oh man. No, fine. We'll go a little bit further around. This might be the rest of the episode, the next hour and a half. Trying to do this. And we may need help, but that's fine. Now we need to watch out for these trees. Backing up the trainer. Do you know the trick to back up a trailer? The easiest way to do it? Okay, lots of winch points. Not a good sign because they look like they're trees that might not despawn. But we will see. Like I said, I've never actually driven this way in anything. I did go around from up there with a truck in the hard mode playthrough. Put your hand on the bottom of the steering wheel, that will help. No, so we are going to be stuck here for a second. Essentially, if you just turn your camera around like this, right, and then what you want to do is steer the trailer. So if you want to steer the trailer this way, you point your stick. Like if you're looking at your screen, you point your stick to the right, which will steer to the left. Like technically it's steering the other way. And then when you need to steer to that side, you just steer to that side. And yeah, it works a treat. That's how I do my reversing. And I figured that out eventually. We should be able to do this. Is it stuck on that log? Shit. Points up there. Will you reach? You will. Just don't want to run it over is the problem. The river crossing is going to be tough, I think. Also, I can't say, okay, the road goes this way. Give me a second. Should have gone higher over the rocks. Yeah, too late now. No, I don't think I'll make it through here or over this. So I guess we'll go around all the way up around here. And yeah, that looks like shit. Looks like we could potentially make it through these trees, but I think the feet will get stuck, and then we've still got to get across. Okay, we're going around. Yeah, I should have gone back to the loading zone, right, and just driven over the train tracks, and then I would have popped out here. Anyway, we made it. We're good. CLT's doing its thing. How deep is the water? Probably deep. All the rivers here are pretty deep. You can only cross at crossings here, unfortunately. So she stopped stalling out. Oh shit. Okay. Right, challenge mode. Let's go, CLT. You got this. And I gotta... It's the trailer that's gonna cause me most grief. The feet are gonna get stuck where my wheels are right now. Or maybe not. Okay, nice. Oh no, hopefully we don't tip over. Coming through here. Stick to the right, please. We probably need to winch out. Unless those tyres will bump up. Okay, nice. Nice work, CLT. The tree. No. Oh, yes. Okay, it bounced around. Right, we're good. We're good. It's not me, it's the truck. The truck's doing really fucking well. Oh man, that's... Oh, I guess we could... okay. A little bit of it's just like luckily picking the right line, I think. Like I said, I hope we can get through the back of the movie set, because I don't want to drive all the way up around the mountains. That's definitely not good. Yeah, this is going to be probably the worst bit. I mean, up the mountain in the other map won't be great, but at least there's winch points along here. If we can kind of search for dry ground, it does look a bit rocky. The CLT and the Trans, yeah, they both do. Like using the Transstar in Michigan, like when I did the big trailer in Black River, and then delivering those like drill rig parts and that sort of stuff through like the really muddy bits in Smithville Dam with the Transstar. Where I was like, why are you using that? I'm like, it'll do it. You fucking have faith, bud. Right, I'm just gonna need a little bit of winch runner. I suspect a lot of trucks would probably need to winch a bit here. Now I don't want to accidentally break this winch point, so let's not drive near it. It is a white tree, so it might not break. Also, because I forgot. Transstar fucking doing its stuff. It's fucking killing it. We need to give the, sorry, not the Transstar, the CLT. I think we'll call it the Commander. And for anyone who wants the reference, it's a Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back reference. I am the master. Every time I see someone write it, I fucking think that in my head. I almost say it too. I want the trailer to be round this way so it doesn't get caught on those rocks. So. Nice. I want those ones. On the other side, please. Thank you. I think there's enough tree. The trailer might get caught on these logs on the inside. Bogged and dragged. Ah, you just need to use the winch more. No shame in using the winch. What it's there for, right? And like I said, it wouldn't surprise me if some all-wheel drive trucks would have needed a bit of a winch through that. Right. Have a line of rescue trucks. Right, this is the movie set. I think we can make it is a little twisty, but I think we can hang to the right. I might really quickly, once I get up here, I'll just jump in the camera. Like, I really don't want to fucking go up and around this mountain. Oh, especially because I haven't done that rock slide. Hey, Pedwin. How's it going? Welcome in. Welcome to some shenanigans. Yeah, it'll be sweet. Plenty of space. Truck looks solid. Yeah, so it's a non-all-wheel drive truck, right? It's a highway truck. Please make it past. Please make it. Yes. Okay. So like it's got its limitations, right? Don't expect to take it out anymore or something like that. But as with a lot of trucks in the game that people just like write off as shit, it'll get the job done a lot of the time. If you drive it right, and if you don't, yeah, take it to a moor. And Transstar's the same. Like, there's a lot of fun, like doing this sort of shit, challenging yourself. Please don't get caught on that. Sweet. Nice. We could have. Ooh, too late. So we could run all the way down the train tracks. Say, basically meet up with the road. Okay, there's trees over here to winch to if we need them. A bad workman blames the tools, that is right. Like I said, we don't need 110 mastodons. The trucks in the game are good enough. Like I was saying before, like they're looking at buffing trucks. I don't know about always on diff, because then they like especially this thing's only like 30 grand, right? It's cheap as the Transstar's cheap as well. It'd be as good as, if not better than, like the T880. I thought that might happen. Is there any solid winch points over there? But like engageable diff lock, I'd be okay with, without making it overpowered. And then there may be like a roof rack or something. Like, it's not like it's, I mean, it's only got 280 liters of fuel, but it's fucking efficient out, so. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Oh, the plane saved me. Give me something solid, please. Thank you. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, that's so funny. The plane was like, I got you, bro. We're not tipping over. I'm actually surprised it didn't unpack. Get around that pole, please. The problem is it's moving the truck as well. Okay. Yeah, I think like switchable diff lock maybe would be cool for both of them. But like I said, they're still, you know, I mean, as you've seen, it's still pretty decent and still to get shit done. And yeah, without stomping on DLC trucks that you pay for, the 880, Terra Pro, that sort of thing. And yeah, like a roof rack. I thought that it looks dumb. The fiberglass fucking dome that sits on the roof. Have some jerry cans in that would be cool. Oh, we can see inside the engine. Flexing for a pic? No. was panicking for a second. I mean, I do still have the Wolfpack here, the 1424. So, and it's only just down here, so it wouldn't take long to upright, but still. Out of my way sign. Never thought this truck is usable, yeah. Yeah, so like, okay. Yeah, like I said, don't take it to a moor, but like the thing with all trucks, but specifically non-all-wheel drive trucks, is following the principle of, like, there's a couple of principles, right? But the main one is like weight on wheels. So like this trailer's fucking heavy as, so it's giving me weight on wheels, which will give you grip and help you in muddy and on dirt as well, right? So early on in Michigan, when you have just a Fleet Star, but you can do the same in the TransStar or the GMC, if you're going somewhere, if you've got a semi-trailer or even a 2-slot, just fucking chuck some metal beams in the back of it, right? They're free. Delete them when you get to the destination when you need the cargo slots. That will help greatly. So the same thing with this, because this is a heavy trailer, we're getting lots of weight on wheels, so we're essentially getting power to the ground. And then there's also, like, of course, they don't have all-wheel drive, the wheels can't claw up things, so like up over rocks, up rock shelves, up the, like, you know, muddy banks of rivers and that sort of thing. So like another thing you kind of want to keep is a bit of momentum. And with all-wheel drive trucks, you need, hey Thomas, how's it going? You need you kind of sometimes need to accept that you're probably going to get a bit of damage to be able to get through somewhere. And just take a bit of front end damage to be able to bump it up. But yeah, like I said, like if you're picking the right routes and the right lines, you know, obviously they can't drive everywhere. I'm not saying that non-all drive trucks are the best trucks, but yeah, you can get a lot of shit done if you just follow a few basic principles. And then it's just the basics, right? Like, don't just drive down the center of the road where it's all muddy. Drive on the grass on the side, like shit like that. Will yeah, driving technique will help you a lot. Now we'll just grab some fuel. Go away, signs. Let me fuel from generator. Not that we really need it, but yeah. Yeah, this is actually the first map. Like, I've never used the CLT before. I've always wanted to, but I used the TransStar when I was here last. I didn't use the TransStar for this. I used the Croc for this, and I went a different way, and that was hilarious. That was, yeah, like I said, it was just like 45 minutes to an hour of doing wheelies and cackling my head off the whole time. Will the Fuel Scout fit on that cab? It's not very long. Like the truck's actually quite small. It's like got a long frame. Like maybe, and it does crane and saddle. I just didn't need the crane, so I didn't install one. Actually, it does crane bed trailer, doesn't it? But it'll do a 2-slot as well. I don't know if it's any good as a 2-slot, but again, same principle, weight on wheels is going to be your friend. You obviously get more weight on wheels with a semi-trailer because the semi-trailer will have more total weight. Unless you're like, oh no, overloading doesn't give you that much more weight because cargo weighs fuck all. We'll go around. Ooh, look out sign. Sorry. Whoops. No. I'm steering the wrong way because I'm looking backwards. Oh, look, I don't think it would make it's a pretty stable truck. And yeah, because it's got a long frame, it might not be too bad, especially if you're using it as a saddle truck. Maybe with a 2-slot, it might make it a little bit front heavy. But like I said, I don't know if any would fit on it because the cab's not really that big. Like if you look at the size of Bob on the inside, like he's, you know, it's not like some of the trucks where he looks tiny on the inside. He looks kind of normal. So yeah. Rightio. Now we get to go down the Boulevard of broken suspension. Boulevard of blown tires. Yeah, that's closer to broken dreams, right? Fucking honk. Here we go. We've done part of this route before. This trailer will get hung up more. The saddle height actually seems pretty high on this too. Right, again, so this is where we're going to be kind of accepting a bit of damage because I want to be able to bump up these little ledges. So yeah, just needing to keep a little bit of momentum so that the front tires will roll up. I mean, because the truck's kind of long, it should still be on the tarmac when the front tires go on, so it might bump up. And there's also a bunch of wedge points around, so this one we can go through. The next one's going to be the tough one, where we have to winch a bunch with the construction rig. Right side, there's no hole there. Yeah, we got to go. I wonder if we... I don't think we can. It's just very tippy. Bonk, yeah. Like there's plenty of winch points, but there's like a washout here. Did I pass the rock slide? No, so the rock slide was on the mountain, the way I didn't want to go. Oh yeah, we didn't have, that was if I didn't go through the, if I wasn't able to go through the movie set, I would have had to go, I probably would have grabbed the Phoenix. Although there is a way around the lock slide, but it's through a big mud pit, so yeah. Go away signs, leave me alone. The tires of the truck, or not the truck, the trailer will get stuck on things. Also, ooh, are you going to get past? I'm steering to the right. No. Where are you going? Also, is this pole fucking winchable? Yes, thank you. Be able to yoink high. Hello, Burlak. Hong Kong, hello. Right side. Left side. Nice. The fuck? Oh, it's... Hold on. It's one of those fucking signs. Pinning the trailer to the ground, we're good. One of the barricades. Use the Azov 7 a lot. That front bumper sometimes. So I didn't use the Azov 7 at all in my hard mode playthrough, and it was because I went to a mall last and I was afraid, because I'd heard everyone's like, oh, the front bumper gets stuck on everything, the front bumper. But then I've used it a bunch in brutal mode here, and it's not as bad as what I thought it was going to be. So like most of the time it doesn't get stuck, it just sort of bumps and slows you down. And it's just a case of watching where you drive, right? So if there's a hump coming up, you don't want to take it straight on. So you like steer to the left and then steer to the right to take it at an angle. Uh-oh. Damn it. This is, and yeah, I haven't actually found it that bad. But yeah, with the active suspension you get in a Moor is good. Like it obviously raises it up. But yeah, again, it's like just a little bit of, like obviously it's still a flaw, right? But a bit of technique will help mitigate that flaw to an extent. Sometimes you just, I mean, because it's a heavy truck, it's got a good winch too. Sometimes you just got to be good with the winch. Now, will this get stuck like the other trailer? Yes, that's fine. Come on. Uh-oh. How did it? This trailer's definitely more stuck than the other one was. Bad, bad, bad. No, 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 no. Give me something solid. Give me something solid. Thank you. All right, we're good. High gear. Pull it. Go, go, go. Oh, pull, 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 pull. We're good. Out of the way. Yeah, I mean, I kind of get it, right? Like, especially like SnowRunner is a difficult game, even if you are using the best trucks, right? There are tough bits in it, right? And I kind of get the people, particularly if someone's like not addicted to the game like I am. You know, maybe they're time poor, they can only play a couple of hours a week or whatever. Like a truck that can be a little frustrating, like the Azov 7 or, you know, like a weaker truck. Not wanting to use it because it takes up so much time. I'll wait to answer that question for Bleshman until after the ads finish. But yeah, I still believe that, you know, like I always say this, the Mastodon, the Aberhorn, like the really powerful trucks. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I forgot about this bridge. Oh, it looks wider. Is it wider? It's wider. Oh my god, okay. Like the really good trucks, they teach you bad habits, right? And ultimately make you a worse player. And like I said, they're fine to use. I just don't like using them as a crutch. Because then when you go to drive, like you drive, the Azov 7 is fucking great. It's a really, like it's such a capable truck. It's great on fuel, like it goes anywhere. It's really good for long log. It's really good for hauling cargo. You can use it as a T-slot. You can use it as a saddle truck. But yeah, if you're used to using a really overpowered truck, you might not want to use it. Like, yeah, I don't know. It's weird. We'll wait for the ads to finish. Once the ads are done, I will answer the question from Pleshman. Now, I think both sides are shit through here, and there's a rock there where I want to drive. Damn you, rock. In the snowy streets of Neighbours Stream, a tale of trucks and treachery unfolds. Bedwayne, the newcomer to the SnowRunner saga, finds joy in the mud despite their GMC and Fleet Star getting bogged down. Oh, I missed that comment, sorry. Fleshman 24's champions, the Azol 73210, but its bumper is a bone of contention. As the clock ticks, Virgin Reticulum warns of the impending ambush. Will our drivers make it through unscathed? Stay tuned. What was, the Scout would fit 2 tires. And a hitch on the roof. I recently started playing, tell you that you're having a great time even though your GMC and Fleet Star keep getting stuck in the mud. Oh, okay, yeah, so Pedwayne, let me know if you're back. When the ads are done, let me know. Actually, I can check. Hold on, I think the ads are done, right? Yeah, so getting stuck, particularly with the Fleet Star, like Fleet Star's also tippy, and the GMC does get all-wheel drive and Kohler. Yeah, getting stuck and flipping over and stuff is just part of SnowRunner, right? And it should teach you how to play the game better, right? So like you should take note of where you get stuck and how you get stuck, and then most places where you're going to get stuck on most maps, there's an alternate route that will be easier. It might be longer, but it'll be easier. It's really good for that, both with the trucks and the terrain, of like teaching you good ways to play the game, like picking routes, like driving on the grass along the side of the road instead of just down the middle of the road, things like that. But yeah, everyone's been stuck, everyone's flipped over, like everyone's turned right out of the garage in the CK1500 and gotten stuck in the mud pit just to the north. Everyone's gotten stuck in the farm trying to recover the other CK1500. at the farm, everyone's tipped over going up the mountain for fucking replace them on the spruces, and yeah, it's just part of the game. So yeah, you asked if I used a controller or steering wheel, so I'm on controller. I do have a steering wheel, I've got a Moser, and the Moser does work, but I've got VRS pedals. They're like really good sim racing pedals, and they don't work on the game. So, but I think the game's really built for controller. Like it's still fun and playable on wheel. But things like the quick winch, like looking around and being able to quick winch, is a little bit harder on a wheel, and it actually plays pretty good on mouse and keyboard as well. I know tons of people who play on mouse and keyboard. Is this really a solid tree? A tiny solid tree, okay. Well, I appreciate you, solid tree. Also, I want to make sure I get wide. Hey, Bravo, how's it going, mate? I don't want to get caught on these trees on the inside there. Don't tip, please. You're doing so well. Can we hold high? Probably. Look at this fucking beast. Power to weight on this thing's good. It's fun to play, yeah. And so, like, I'm sitting on an armchair, right? And on my couch and shit. Like, plenty of people play at their desk and that sort of stuff with a controller as well, but like, I just like I'm playing on my TV. Like, I'm not playing on, like, I've got TV, yeah, a PC obviously, but it's just connected to my telly, like, nice and relaxed. Until it's not. until you're like scrambling for winch points or quick winch points, and like all your trucks are tipped over. You will get to a point where I guess you could always just recover the garage. I assume you're probably playing on normal mode, but like one of the things about hard mode is that it encourages you to recover yourself. Like if you get stuck somewhere, you can't just recover the garage because it costs money, and playing that way is really fun. But yeah, when you do that, there'll be a point where you'll flip a truck, and then you'll take a truck to get that flip truck, and then that truck will flip. And so you have to bring another truck, and sometimes that truck flips as well, and that can be frustrating, but at the same time it's kind of fun. Yeah, CLT's doing well. I said weight on wheels, man. Also, like, Scandinavia is not the most difficult region. There's not much super mud or super snow, and where there seems to be winch points throughout. I may have spoken too soon. Actually, no, we can do this. We just winch to this tree and then we'll be up on the dry ground. Oh, come here, mouse. Will you reach? You will. Let's go. We still got one more switchback to go. I think after we get up past a bit of snow, then the snow is actually pretty decent further up here. Like up near the top, it's actually fairly hard packed. And then for anyone who wants to know why I'm jumping to the cab to do winching, so when you're out of the cab and you try and winch, often it'll like grab shit next to you and stuff. I don't know why it's winched from the middle of the truck, but that's okay. When you jump into the cab view, it seems to launch the winch forwards more often or easier. You're more likely to grab. Sometimes it still grabs stuff next to you, but yeah, it seems to. Also, it doesn't winch to stuff as close to you all the time. Like, you know how like you're in this view and then it will winch to like the thing right in front of your tires? And you're like, no, I don't want that. I want that thing over there. Yeah, it seems to do that quite well, so. Now, this mud pit's going to suck. I don't really want to, like, there's grip. Oh no, there's trees. We could detach the trailer, like, unpack the cargo to get through those trees on the left, but I don't want to. I just got to make sure I don't tip over is the tricky bit. Damn it. Oh, so close. I thought it was going to make it too. Can I just lean the trailer to the side? I can. Beauty. And then, okay, right side. So close. I might be able to yank it around. Please be solid. No, the hills. Oh, yeah, it's doing it. Sweet. Uh-oh. Oh. Okay, we're good. I was about to drive into that hole. Right, yeah, I think it's from around here, the snow actually gets pretty decent. Once I can get a bit of momentum, we might be able to almost bump high all the way up the hill. Let's go. As long as the feet don't get stuck. And they did. I should have been turning. Is there any winch points over there? Fine. Fine. Is that winch? No. Right, high gear hero, let's go. Oh, there's that big rock up here that I always miss and fucking bump into. There it is. I see you, big rock. Yeah, it's really fuel efficient, right? Like, I think I've seen it at 12, which is like under full load going uphill. Like, obviously no all-wheel drive penalty or anything like that, because it doesn't have all-wheel drive. The Transstar is very efficient as well. And we're going to risk it. We've got to risk it to get the biscuit. Can I have a biscuit. We might take a little bit of damage, and we might tip over as well. Okay. Actually, the trailer might get caught up. Oh, that... Okay, we got it. That rock in front of the front tires was like, hold on, may I ask you a question? And the CLT was like, the commander was like, nope. Up to the hand, motherfucker. I hope I'm going the right way. I'm pretty sure it comes up here. Actually, yeah, no, it definitely does. This is, yeah, I brought the croc up here. Up around this rock. We've got to activate the contract too. Mount movie set. Right, I think we'll get an animation. Don't get stuck right here. You can do it, CLT. You got this. Let's fucking go. What? Now where do we need to go? Here, right? Oh yeah, I got to actually deliver it, right? Okay, I was like expecting it to do it automatically. Yeah. Okay, give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to quickly top up my water.